Okay, so just want to go through the escalating density methodology of training. Charles Staley designed this, not me. Okay, I think it's a great system. I've used it a lot to help people gain or go through and push through kind of strength plateaus. And we found it really, really useful. So essentially what we need to do is have an opposing muscle group. So I'll obviously outline that in your training program for you, whereby you have, like, say, one pushing movement, one pulling. Okay, so that would work normally really, really well. What we're going to do here is we're going to aim for the repetitions that we outline. Okay, it could well be that we use your 10 repetition max and we use it for 5 reps. Okay, so we know that you can comfortably achieve that in set 1, because if it's your 10 rep max, you can do 5 of them, no problem at all. Okay, we're going to work for 15 minutes on those 2 exercises. Let's just give you 2 examples. So it might be a bench press followed by a bent over row. Okay, just 2 examples of 2 exercises that you might use in this system of training. All right. Essentially, what we're trying to do is do 5 bench presses followed by 5 bent over rows as many times as possible within the 15 minutes. Now, if we get to the end and we're quite tired, okay, then we may have less reps than that, and then we move on. Okay, so my sets might look like 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, all the way, and suddenly I can only do 4 good bench presses, and then I need to stop, go to my bent over rows, and I can only do 3 bent over rows. Okay, that's what I write down, and I move on. And what we're doing is we're not actually reducing the weight that we use in this instance. We're going to just go down in reps. Okay, so the weight stays the same for the whole 15 minutes. Okay, and what you do is you basically write down the number of reps you do, and then you total up the number of reps that you achieve in the 15 minutes, and that is your volume. Okay, then using the same weight again next week, okay, we try to increase the reps that we achieve, therefore increasing the volume as we go. All right, and then periodically we retest the 10 rep max, and we use that as well. We can also alter the reps that we use as a way of increasing the intensity throughout the weeks, so that's something to watch out for. But it is essentially the total volume that we're looking to write down that we achieve in that time. All right. The rest intervals between doing, the 2 exercises, so in this example we use bench press and bent over rows, is actually instinctive. It's kind of governed by you. So if you need a bit more rest before you go, that's fine, but obviously that's eating into the time that you're achieving. But that's where you need to be smart and optimize the amount of rest that you have so that you can maintain what you think is your potential throughout the 15 minutes. Okay. The 15 minutes, by the way, as well, is something that's quite flexible as well. So sometimes we start with 12, sometimes we work our way through to 18 or 21 even. Okay, so it just depends a little bit on what the outcome goals are for each individual that we're working with. But the escalating density training program or methodology, if you like, from Charles Staley, is a fantastic way of developing conditioning. No matter whether you're really, really strong, because it's a relative aspect, relative to your 10 rep max on any particular exercise. Okay. Speak to you soon.